Hey guys, what's up? So today I am back with a requested video from most of my friends. So thank you for responding to my little post on Instagram and Facebook. You all wanted to see a beginner kit of makeup. So I put together a few things for you guys. And to make this video as short as possible, which is not going to happen by any means, let's just get started. And a side note, if you guys see my cats in the background, they're just, I don't know where this one is, they're just chilling back there. Just try to ignore them. Yeah. So moving on. So in order of what you would apply to your face, first after you have a fresh, clean, moisturized face would be primer. And I have put two in my little kit to show you guys. So this one is a brand from e.l.f, which is also known as Eyes, Lips, and Face. They do sell this at Target. This stuff is literally all drugstore, I promise you. This was bought online, I'm going to say that, but the rest was in store, like Target, Walmart, CVS, Rite Aid. e.l.f. does sell at Target. I'm not sure if they sell this primer there. I've never really looked, I guess. But I bought this and I tried it out and I just fell in love with it. So this is the Hydrating Face Primer. So for all you dry people out there like myself, this is for you. It comes out clear. It looks like Come Out Blue. It's not Come Out Blue, I promise. A little bit does go a long way. So put it in your hands, rub it together, put it on your face, and put on your foundation, and it gives that just flawless face look. It really does. So if you are dry, this one's for you. If you have the luxuriousness of having fantastic skin, I'm jealous of you, first of all. But secondly, a primer for you for a beginner would be the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This, I would say, focus it more in your T-zone. And maybe a little out here, but not too much, because you can overdo it with primer. But primer is very important. It's vital. I should say that. It acts as a base between you and your rest of your foundation, your makeup and stuff like that. And it just helps so things don't sit in your face and make it more clogged than it will again. So primer is very important to have. Now moving on to foundation, I do have two. Because not everyone is dry like I am. But if you are dry like me, you come to the right spot. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. This is normal to dry. Normal to dry, not drive. Not driving anywhere. This is in the shade 110 Porcelain. And it gives your face that flawless, luminous glow. It's so beautiful. I love it. It's one of my favorite foundations from the drugstore. And I love it. Now, if you have, again, that luxuriousness of having beautiful skin, but it may be a little oily and more normal as well, then I recommend the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This, if you are oily, mattifies you beautifully. Doesn't make you look cakey or just blah. It actually gives your face a nice, fantastic look. Excuse me. No! Now, back to what I was saying. This is a really great foundation. I used to use this before my skin changed to being more dry. And even if I am more dry in the winter, I still use this a little bit because it does give my face, it helps with my oil. I am dry, but I'm a little bit oily in my T-zone, and this makes my face look great. It does stick to my dry patches, that's why I do use the Dewy and Smooth, but it does really make my face look nice, in that area. And a side note, I am not sponsored by any brand that I talk about. Maybelline is the brand that I personally gravitate to at the drugstore. It was the first brand that I gravitated to when I went to the drugstore for the very first time and fell in love with makeup. I just went to Maybelline and bought whatever I could. I love their stuff. And CoverGirl is really great too. And they're the most inexpensive brand compared to Rimmel and Neutrogena. But the cheapest brands are NYC and Wet n Wild. And they have pretty good stuff too for the drugstore. Just throwing it out there. So moving on to some concealer. Now this is one of my favorites. I have lots and lots of concealer, but this is one of my personal favorites. It is the NYX HD Concealer. This you can buy at Ulta and the Christmas tree shop. So If you have one of those near you, like NYX is fantastic. This applicator is a wand, so it doesn't give you too much product, which I really like because then you can, you know, modify how much goes on your face, which sometimes is a good thing. And concealer really helps to cover up your dark circles, your bags. It helps to highlight your face in certain areas that you want to, you know, give more, what's the word? Give more focus to. And concealer is a great, beyond great primer for those eyelids. So it, you know, concealer would just kind of blink out, like create a just brand new canvas for your eyeshadow to go onto. And it, you know, covers your veins and whatever else your eyelids are going on. But it just helps with all that. Now, recommendation if you're going to put concealer on. Set concealer like it's your day job. This is upside down. Concealer can easily crease. Personally on me, certain concealers do crease and they get like really weird and they kind of run a little bit. So I personally recommend a translucent powder. This way you don't have to sit there and fiddle with what shade's going to fit you, like match your skin, what brand to buy, because any translucent powder will do the justice. You take a big fluffy brush, dip your brush in there, and set your eyeballs, your under eyes, even maybe if you are oily, your T-zone. But I personally don't like do my cheeks just because I'm dry. But I do my T-zone and my eyes. So translucent powder, if you're a beginner, is the way to go. You can't go wrong with it, really. So sticking with face stuff, I wish 4 years ago when I became a beginner of makeup, they had this. Like, if you're a beginner, this is fantastic. You get 3 in 1, so you're not, you know, picking out a blush, a contour shade, a bronzer shade, because they gotta be a little different, and then a highlight shade. You can just do 3 in 1. This is the Master Contour Kit from Maybelline. This is the light to medium. They have also medium to dark, depending on your skin tone. It has 3 fantastic shades in there. It has your light little contour shade, a beautiful blush shade, like it's just the most neutral pink I've ever seen in my life, and a fantastic highlight shade for drugstore. So pigmented, it is just beautiful. I'm going to show you guys on the back of my hand. That's such a really nice little pink color. That's a great highlight shade. So, if you're a beginner, I recommend getting a palette like that because palettes save you so much money in the end. And you really get, you know, all that stuff in just one little thing. And it's fantastic if you're a beginner. You can put less stuff in a kit, less stuff to worry about. It's just all right there. Fantastic. So, sticking with face again. After your makeup is all done, you have to set your face. You don't want your, you know, your makeup sliding around, smudging, getting all weird looking. So a great way to prevent it from moving around is to set it with a setting spray. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. This was kind of expensive for drugstore, not gonna lie. It was like $13, I want to say, $12.99. But it's kind of big for it. And it really just helps to set everything and make it stay and stick to your face without feeling like you're cakey. It just goes on very nicely and it just helps the longevity for makeup. It really does. So after everything is done, you spray this on. You know, kind of far from your face and just lightly over your face. And it does smell bad. I'm going to pre-warn you. It still smells terrible. But it works. It does the job for you. So moving on to brows before eyes, because brows is a touchy subject. When I was a beginner, I was like, I am not doing my eyebrows. They look fine the way they are. Just, you know, trim them up and go out the door. But honestly, now that I've like learned more about makeup, I recommend doing your brows. You don't have to by any means. It's everyone's personal preference. But this is the Maybelline Brow Drama. I talked about this in my get ready with me video that's talking through, and I purchased it in my Ulta haul. So it just has a fluffy applicator. You run it through your brows, gives your brows some color, and you're done. And it's so just easy and easy peasy, like it so is. And it just helps give you a little color, a little oomph to your brows. But my best friend, who I went shopping with like a couple weeks ago, she's like, I don't want brow stuff. And I'm like, okay, you don't need brow stuff, it's fine. She's like, I don't want to fill those in every day and put some color in them. She's like, that's not me, that's not my style. And I said, okay, let's just get your basic stuff and on the way we go. But she was like, I don't want to do brows. And you don't have to do brows. My cats are under the blanket. And they're moving in the background. Fantastic. Fantastic. So moving on to eyeballs. So 2 things for the eyes that as a beginner are kind of like iffy. Eyeshadow. So this is from CoverGirl. It is a quad. It's a pale and taupey palette. And those shades are just so simple as a beginner. And these are really pigmented too. Get it back open. Like, and look how pretty those shades are. So simple. You can just, use a little color just to give your eyebrows, or your eyelids some color. I'm gonna go crazy with it, but just a little something to spice up those eyes. And then, of course, after putting eyeshadow on, or even no eyeshadow, to help your lashes look a little more fuller, luxurious, and fantastic, mascara. My holy grail, personally, is the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. I discovered this about 6 months ago. Can't stop using it. Like, I have high-end ones, and they don't compare to this at all. The applicator is just so skinny, and it is pretty long, so it gets all your lashes pretty easily. It personally makes my eyelashes just a little bit longer, because they're pretty long, as you can tell, ish. But they're long. Helps give them, more volume this way, more length, and more, just spaces them out evenly. Makes them look more put together. So I really do like that mascara, but you can use any mascara that's out there. There are tons out there. If you guys find one that you like, more, or you find that you like this one, leave it in the comment below and let me know. Like, I love trying new mascaras. Mascara is my favorite makeup thing is mascara. So just let me know what you guys find out there, and just leave it below. And I'll check it out. Why not? So the last thing I have to show you guys is some lip products. Now, my friend, again, using her as an example, sorry, she's not a lipstick or lip gloss girl. She's like chapstick, #1 best friend. And that's okay. The thing is, if you get a little foundation on your lips, so like your lips look, the same color as your skin, take a nice facial wipe, wipe it off, wash it off, there you go, and put some plastic on, and you're done. Like, it can be that simple. It can be as simple and basic as you want your makeup look to be. So chapstick is great. Fantastic. If you want to try lip gloss, if you want to try lip gloss, a recommendation is the NYX Butter Gloss. They're little itty bitty things, and they give such light, really light color. Let me show you here. Such light color right there. And they smell fantastic. And they're very inexpensive again. Just a little color to your lips. Nothing too arduous, I guess you could say. If you do want to do lipstick, I have 2 recommendations. This one is a personal favorite. It was my, not this exact one, but this brand and what it is was my very first lipstick. It gives you enough color to have a lipstick on your lips, and it does last. and it just helps give that like nice subtle lipstick look. So these are the e.l.f. matte lip colors. There's a twist up stick. This is in the shade Tea Rose, I believe. Yep, Tea Rose. Let me swatch it for you. I mean that. Meh. I'm making this more difficult than I need to be. Probably. Yep, okay. It's that one right there. And it's just a very nice, it's not pale pink, it's like a, why do we need to climb stuff? Stop! Get out. Go, you're soaked. Go. Man. It's just a very nice pink-ish, not red, it's like a burgundy. It's not burgundy. It's like a pink color, we'll go with pink. And it's just very nice. And it does make your lips give a little color. It is matte, so it does dry matte on your lips. It's very nice. If you want more of a lipstick, again, from Maybelline, this is the shade Totally Toffee in 215. I have this in another shade, but this is a more taupey, pale nude. And I really like nude colors on myself. I just do. So nude just helps, you know, just makes you look nice. And nude, you can't go wrong with. It looks good in every makeup look. It does. Personally, is what I think. So, Maybelline, CoverGirl again, Rimmel, they all have lipsticks. I just gravitate towards Maybelline. That's all. So, I think those are my last items with the lip stuff. Again, I do want to do like a little mini series, so 2 more things would be like a beginner's brush guide and like a beginner makeup kit, like what to keep your stuff in. So I want to do those next. Then I have a few other ideas for videos after that. Again, if you have any recommendations or like suggestions, always leave them in the comments below. I do respond. I love reading your guys' comments to me. It makes me feel loved and supported, so thank you. But yeah, I really do want more involvement in my videos. That's why I've been kind of going on, you know, social media and saying, what do you guys want to see? Because I always want recommendations. I don't want to sit there and say, I made a list of 50 things and we're going to do all of them. So I have no idea what you guys want to see. I kind of want to be a little different on here. I know it's hard because I'm, you know, doing makeup and there are 50 million other people that do makeup too. But I want to show you guys, like, my style and my techniques, you know, just to put myself out there. So again, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.